Hello, welcome to the Treasure Fox. My name is Wendy and I buy and sell vintage and contemporary jewelry and accessories. I recently started this channel and I've been showcasing some jewelry and accessory hauls. So I went to our estate sales reopened about 3 weeks ago in Connecticut. So we're able to go in person now. Of course, you need to wear a mask, but it's great that we're able to go and pick in person versus buying online. So if you saw the thumbnail for this video, that photo was from the ad. So it was the back of a truck filled with boxes of jewelry. From the ad, I could see most of them said Avon, so I wasn't sure if the jewelry was going to be all Avon, if there was even Avon jewelry in the boxes. There were some photos as well, and to be honest, most of the made the jewelry look kind of junky. But I was like, well, I have to check this out. It's like a truck full of jewelry. So when I got to the sale, saw several other jewelry pickers I know. And it was fun. I was there for like 2.5 hours. The sale was, as somebody commented, a bit more like Claire's. But there were some treasures. There was a lot of junk, and it did take a long time to process. I wish I had taken a photo. There was a long driveway, and there was 2 sets of tables going all the way down the driveway lined up with boxes. And so it was just, you had all of that, and then you had the hillside full of boxes. So there's just a lot of places to pick, and it just took a lot of time to process everything. So surprisingly, it's a small amount for the amount of jewelry that was at the sale. Unfortunately, there were a lot of broken pieces. There were some junky stuff. And, I was just really trying to pick stuff I really love, and it's not the point of buying a ton of stuff. It's just buying stuff that you really enjoy, that you gravitate towards, or that you want to sell. So here's everything I found. Quite a few dragons and butterflies. So I'll start with the dragons. I actually have 14 of these. It was one of my favorite pieces. It is a brass dragon, and they've got these red and kind of a cream colored bead. They're unsigned. I actually was only able to find one online, so I will definitely have the market on these Asian dragons, but I just thought they're really cute and really substantially made. Considering a lot of the jewelry there, this was a very kind of weighty piece and nice piece of costume jewelry. So yeah, there was actually a couple more bags, and I was thinking, okay, you already have 14. You don't need any more. And then I got a few more dragons. I love these. Unfortunately, they both had flaws. And one thing about this sale, there was a lot of broken stuff, stones missing, that kind of stuff. And maybe it was just storage. From what I understood, the lady had passed away, I think, and she had a jewelry business at some point, or a store, because there was lots of multiples of things, so this wasn't somebody's personal collection. But this dragon was one of my favorite pieces. Unfortunately, and I'll show you this one so you can see the difference. And these both have missing pieces. So in the case of this one, it is a brooch, and Butler and Wilson has the exact same brooch. So if you Google Butler and Wilson dragon brooch, you will see this. And really beautiful piece. Unfortunately, this one is missing, I don't know if you call it like a mustache. It's this piece. And then this one seems to be missing, the lower jaw. I don't know. And then this one is actually missing the pin back. It's still got the rolling clasp, but the actual pin is missing. So I think I'm just going to sell this as a paperweight. I think it's really cute. Someone would like it on their desk. So I think that's how I'm going to sell that one. This one is missing 3 stones, and I can easily replace those. They're kind of like just Swarovski clear stones would work. It's got its pin back. The only thing is it's, missing that. So I'll have to note that in the ad, but I think someone will buy it. He's really cute, very unique. So I think we're done with the dragons. I will move on to butterflies. I have quite a few of them. So I'll start with this Danecraft one. So Danecraft makes a lot of really nice sterling silver pieces. I actually haven't gotten any yet. I do want to get some of their silver pieces. They're quite collectible. But this is one of their enamel pieces, and if you haven't seen Danecraft, that's what the logo looks like on the back. So just a really pretty enamel brooch. There were quite a few Danecraft pieces. Ironically, there's no Avon at the sale. At least I didn't see any. I'm going to leave the butterflies for a second just because I want to point out the other Danecraft piece. So this was another Danecraft piece with a lion, a lamb, a rabbit, and a bird. I'm not quite sure what the lion and lamb are doing together. This must be like a zoo, because where else would you see a lion and a lamb together? And then again, the Danecraft logo on the back. And these pieces aren't really valuable. They're just cute. I really like animal stuff, animals, butterflies, dragons, as you can see. And so back to the butterflies. Two really nice brooches. These rhinestone and kind of opalescent stone brooch, really pretty. It catches the light, said that twice now, light really well. And the problem is, though, again, it's another broken piece. There appears to be something missing. I will try and get this. You can see there's like a rough edge there and there. So what I think is either there was another one of these pieces right there on both sides, or else another one of these potentially that stuck out. So if you look at it, it doesn't look like anything's broken, but obviously I note any flaws. And I don't, to be honest, I don't like to sell pieces that are broken or missing stones, but I do make exceptions if I really like the piece or I think it'll still sell regardless. So I will note that, and maybe I'll try and file that so it's a little bit smoother of a surface. But yeah, really pretty. And then this butterfly piece as well with the glass beads and rhinestones, and unsigned as well. But my favorite piece was this butterfly clamper. Really nice. And I've only been able to find one of these online. So butterfly clamper bracelet. I'm going to try and tilt this to make sure you get a good view of that. And it's in really good condition. There was another one at the sale and I would have picked it up, except it was missing these beads. And I'm thinking those are going to be really hard to replace. They're like amber and turquoise colored, sort of larger teardrop shaped beads, and I just didn't know where I'd find those. There's a lot of bead places online to buy stuff, but some of these vintage beads can be hard to replace. So I just got the one, but I really love it. I wish the other one had been not missing any stones, because I definitely would have picked that up. Really pretty. And then let's see. I'll go on to the belt buckle. So this belt buckle is, I think his name is Harry. Let me just check. Harry Klitzner from Providence, Rhode Island. So it's an Egyptian style belt buckle. I really love any kind of Egyptian pieces, Egyptian revival, Egyptian style jewelry. I'll always pick up. I'm about an hour outside Manhattan, and we grew up, going to the Met quite a bit. The Egyptian wing was always one of my favorite places. And when I'm at the Met, I always make sure to go through the wing. I just love all the Egyptian jewelry and artifacts. And then, let's see. There is this piece, which is almost like a Goldette style. I'm sure you guys are familiar with the Goldette charm, like the slider charm bracelets. So this is not a sliding charm bracelet, but it kind of has that look of the cameo, the star, the heart. So it's nice. It's an excellent condition, unsigned, but a cute piece. And let's see. I've got a few more I don't think I've shown you. This Alex and Annie piece. So, most of the Alex and Annie pieces you see are those bracelets. Those kind of like silver pewter looking slider charm bracelets. But this is really nice with pink and dark, kind of like a purple rhinestones. Signed Alex and Annie on the back. I have to look up when the company began, because this really kind of surprised me that it was Alex and Annie. But really, really pretty brooch. And then this one is fabulous. It's just a stunning brooch. It's unsigned, but it's really spectacular. And I was actually, I don't know if it's some kind of silver plating, because this was like black, and I was able to take a silver polishing cloth and get this to like remove the black marks. So there's definitely some kind of either silver plate or something in there that shines so easily. And so these are set with kind of red, orange, and rose colored stones. It kind of reminds me of like a snowflake design. Really, really pretty and large brooch. So just love that piece. And then, okay, we just have a few more left. These leopards. I love animal brooches and animal jewelry. So these are not like the most well-made. As I was actually cleaning them, 2 black stones fell out, so I need to glue them. So they're not prong set, they're just glued in place. Kind of inexpensive. It's a company called Camelot. I'm pronouncing not like Camelot, like King Arthur's, but it's Camillot, like Camelot. Camelot. But yeah, just cute brooches. And then I think we have just 2 pieces left, or 3. So this enamel brooch, it's by a company called Rafaelian. So Rafael, like, and then I think it's IAN. Let's see if I can show you the logo here. There it is. So yeah, they made a bunch of enamel brooches. They had quite a few at the sale. This is the only one that I was kind of drawn to buy. And then these, kind of like the dragons, they had a lot of these, and they're that company AGC. But for whatever reason, this particular brooch from AGC is harder to find. They go for about $25. They're just really cute. I actually had 6 of them, but one of the other pickers really liked them, and I gave her one. There were more bags. I could have just, come back with like 40 of these, but I was like, okay, got 14 dragons. I think 5 of these are enough, but just cute. This moves. The little jackpot brooch, and then of course just the AGC on the back. And then the last piece is this Coro bracelet, Coro Pegasus, and I want to make sure I show you the logo if you haven't seen that. So Coro Pegasus logo, the Pegasus and the Coro, and then just goes on the wrist like this. But it's really fun. I actually already have one of these. I haven't listed, so this is my second one. I just think it's a really nice design, still very contemporary today, very mod, just fun bracelet. So that is everything I picked from this estate sale. I wish I had really taken photos of the driveway because it was just, I've never seen so much jewelry in my life. It was really fun, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about the jewelry or jewelry in general. And please hit the subscribe button if you want to be notified of future videos. And thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.